Brian. Sorry, hope you're doing well today. It is still Monday, and I just wanted to record a quick trading update for you, let you know what's going on. We had a couple of trades today that met the criteria from the trading plan. So the trading plan that we talked about with the account challenge is the trading plan where we're watching for our directional bias. Then we're waiting for price to pull back. You know, if it's in an upward trend, we want it to make lower highs and lower lows, and then we manage our entry off the top of that previously closed bar with the lower high and then stop loss at the lower low, right? So we're waiting for basically the pullback, and then we're setting a breakout trade off of that pullback area where the candles have been pulling back. And obviously, if it just keeps going down, we never enter a trade. And if it's a short directional bias coming into the market, if we have a short directional bias, then we're looking for the opposite of that. We want to make higher highs and higher lows, and then we manage that short entry off the bottom of that previously closed higher low, right? So at any rate, in this case, we're looking at the S&P. We're also looking at gold. And let me just flip over here. We had a couple of trades that met the criteria. I did find the first time so far, I found an issue with the indicator and the trade manager that we had built over here for TradingView. So I'll review that with you as well. So this has to be corrected before I really wanted to roll that out this week, but and I probably still can, but I'd rather have it corrected first, right? So anyway, let's just go to this and show you what happened here. So ultimately, what we're watching for is on the S&P. We're in an upward trend, right? So we're looking higher, higher, higher. So we're in an upward trend, as we saw this morning. We mentioned the 4-hour bias and the 30-minute bias are both long. So what we're watching for is we're waiting for price to start pulling back and make a lower high and lower low. So as the new market session got going, we pushed higher, higher, and then we started pulling back here a little bit, and we got a lower high from the previous bar and a lower low. So our entry price on the S&P would have been a breakout of the top of this previously closed candle here. Personally, I would have liked to have seen it go a little bit lower than this. And if you're watching on an M5, you would have had probably a little bit better entry. But ultimately, it does what it's supposed to do. So price broke through the top of this. So it broke out of 32.88, which was the top of that previously closed candle that had the lower high and the lower low. So it broke out of that, and now it's pushed into an unrealized profit for us at this point. So we've got that S&P trade currently working. It's got a stop loss down here at 32.80, and it's got to take profit up here just below 3,300. Mentioned earlier today, I mentioned that 3,300 would be a number for us. If we broke 32.80 and stayed above it, I really feel like 3,300 is going to be the next stop. I don't, unless something comes out crazy with the vote on the next stimulus piece, I feel like this will just keep trucking on. It's been kind of hanging right here at 32.90 for a bit, but we are in an unrealized profit right now. Gold is the one that gave me a little bit of an issue earlier today. Let me just move these down, close. You can see it says closed position, max number of filled orders in one day. It closed this position when this position opened, so when the S&P opened. So that's the issue that this is the first time I've run into it. It's probably the first time we've had two trades open at the same time, actually. So this should actually still be open, the long gold trade, but it did close it up here because it's looking for, the way I have it set up is to take one trade a day. So when a second trade opened over here, it closed this one because it's exceeded its number of trades for today. So anyway, but same process of just watching the process. The actual entry process is spot on. We mentioned gold as an upward trend. Looking this morning when we're watching the 4-hour and the 30-minute, both have that long trading bias. So what we're waiting for is price to pull back, and then as it makes lower highs and lower lows from previous candles, that allows us to park our entry at the top of that previously closed lower high and have a stop loss at the bottom of that previously closed lower low. So again, same thing. We had pushed down, we pulled back over here shortly after the regular trading hours began. The stock market session began. Pull back here, and then pull back even a little bit more. So our entry point would have been at the top of this previously closed lower high. It broke through that and has continued on. It actually pushed us into a pretty nice unrealized profit here. And now it's floated back over time. But like I mentioned before, this trade really, I guess there's a couple of ways of looking at it. Technically, you'd say it could still be open, looking for the target up here at 1994, 1995 area. Or if you were trailing your stop, you might have trailed the stop up and taken it out here, and then wait for another opportunity. Pull back. You could be watching this for that breakout for a new trade. But ultimately, you can see the long entry and exits on each of these. So that's it for now. Just wanted to give you an update there. So that's cranking along. I had 2 trading opportunities today, and the process is doing what the process is supposed to do. So certainly happy about that. So I'm going to leave it here. Let you guys get on with your trading day. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Got to get this piece over to the programmer to have him look at why it would have closed that trade when the other opened, and hopefully we can sort that out and then get this indicator made available to all you guys. And again, this is an indicator and a trade signal process that here in the next few weeks I'm going to be selling. It's going to be published through a friend of mine with a whole launch process around it and everything. But for those of you that are watching this channel, to Make Money from Your Laptop channel, and watching what we're doing here, and you've been learning, I've said before, when I started the channel, this channel started for friends and family, and friends are friends and family. So I'm going to give it to you guys for free. But then once it goes out and once it's published over there on the other end, I can't keep giving that away because it's kind of a key part of what we're doing, what we're publishing over there. But anyway, once we get this corrected, I'll get this out to you guys, and hopefully that'll be this week. I'll make it available in TradingView for you. So anyway, that's it for now. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.